I'm Tommy Calvert, County Commissioner, inviting you to our holiday celebration at the Greenies Urban Farm on Thursday, December 11th from 4:30 to 7:30 p.m., 1615 Sherman Street. We're decking the halls and cutting the ribbon on our brand new AgriLife facility. Join us for a tree lighting ceremony and bring the whole family for photos with Santa. Let's celebrate a future where fresh vegetables and healthy living grow right here in Precinct 4.
So good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're viewing from. I'm Laura Thompson with TAN TV, the African American Network, where we have a local feel with a global reach. And you tune into the coffee break. And guess who I ran into on this beautiful autumn day? Miss Libby Day.
Yes, ma'am. I'm very happy to be here this morning.
Well, thank you for coming, and how are you today?
I'm doing good. I'm very grateful to be here and really excited to talk with you.
Wow, well, we have a lot of fun things to talk about because Libby is here to tell us about a very, very special project that they're going to be unveiling pretty soon. And by the way, Libby Day is the Chief of Staff for Precinct 4 Commissioner Tommy Calvert, Jr.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Very grateful to be here representing the office, and Commissioner wishes he could be here, but we haven't figured out how to clone him yet.
I know. It's hard out there. He runs around everywhere. He's just, building so many things and building up the precinct that, we don't get to see who's behind the scenes. And so, it's a pleasure to have you to come on and talk. So before we get started with the interview, can you give me a little biographical information about you, like who you are, what you do, why you do it, all those good things?
All the good stuff. Yeah, absolutely. So my name's Libby Day. I'm Commissioner's Chief of Staff. As you mentioned, I've been on the team since April. And I love working in the Precinct 4 office because Commissioner's so involved with the community. And a lot of my background, I worked in affordable housing when I was straight out of college, and then worked many years in the live music and entertainment space. A lot of art and culture, nonprofit capacity building. Okay. And so being with Commissioner Calvert really affords me a lot of opportunities to kind of marry all of my different skill sets and get to be out in the community doing amazing stuff with our team. So it's really a blessing to have the opportunity and get to do some of the stuff like we're going to do on December 11th.
Wow. So that's phenomenal. So I know that when Commissioner Calvert first ran for office, affordable housing and housing, period, was a big deal for him. And he's really, really, hit the ground running and made those things happen. And so now he's got the houses built. And he's still probably going to build some more. But now that those are built, you have a community garden that's coming up.
Yes. So it's a project that Commissioner's been championing for years and years, and it's finally blossoming. It's manifesting and coming to fruition. So it's the new Bexar County Greenies Urban Farm and the Texas A&M AgriLife Extension Admin Building. Wow. So we'll be doing the ribbon cutting this Thursday, December 11th from 4:30 to 7:30. And the facility itself is absolutely amazing. I brought a little flyer here, so if y'all see this out in the community, take a closer look. But it's a large facility that'll house all of the A&M AgriLife Extension offices and classrooms for their different educational programs, which are anything from master gardening and 4-H to health and wellness. So they cover a lot of different topics, and they have a fantastic team that's really excited to get moved into their new space. And on top of that, there's some demonstration gardens and an outdoor kitchen, greenhouses. So it will be a productive urban farm that'll be growing, fresh foods for the community.
Wow, that's phenomenal. So how many acres, or how big is it?
It's pretty good sized. I think The amount of acreage that'll actually be farmed is a couple acres, I think.
That's pretty good.
So it's decent sized. The raised garden beds are the demonstration gardens, and David with AgriLife Extension, he's their go-to gentleman for all things urban farming and horticulture. So we'll be kind of taking his direction in terms of the plantings and the timelines to try and avoid the winter freezes and things like that.
Wow.
But yeah, the facility itself is absolutely gorgeous. They did an amazing job transforming that space. It's right next to the Union Pacific
Wow.
rail yard there,
Okay.
Sherman and Walters.
Oh, okay. I know. I was trying to visualize where it is, but now I know.
Yeah, it's very close to the Young Men's Leadership Academy there.
Wow.
So it also has got a great proximity to the school, and we're looking forward to working with them. Some of the students from the Young Men's Leadership
Yeah.
Academy will be with us on Thursday volunteering.
Wow. So that will be an awesome experience for them to learn to garden and farm and raise their own, grow their own food and their own produce.
Yeah, the farm itself is going to be mostly volunteer run. Of course, some of the AgriLife staff will lead the way there. But it's a great opportunity for community members to get involved and learn a little bit more about urban agriculture and gardening.
Wow.
One of the fun facts that David had on a little tour that we did last week was that backyard gardening is one of the most popular hobbies in America.
Wow, it is. I have a friend. She just recently moved into a house, and she just started planting seeds. And now she's got a garden in her window inside. Then she's got a garden outside. She's got I don't know, it's not a greenhouse because it's not covered with the plastic, but she's got a little shed or a canopy with all of her plants out there.
Yeah,
And so she's growing cucumber and peppers and tomatoes and
that's
carrots,
fantastic.
everything.
That's fantastic. Yeah, as the landscape changes a little bit with different policy changes and costs of food increasing, these local urban farms are a really important part of the solution. We got to be able to feed people. That's the most important thing, right? So Commissioner is very passionate about this project, and he's really excited to invite the community to come celebrate with us on Thursday.
Wow. So Thursday, December 11th, mark your calendar and tell them where it's going to be located and the time.
It'll be at the new Greenies Urban Farm, 1615 Sherman Street, San Antonio, Texas, in the good old 78202, 4:30 to 7:30. So the gates will open at 4:30. The official ribbon cutting ceremony will be 5 to 5:30.
Okay.
And then the building will open. We'll have lots of activities for the whole family, photos with Santa.
Oh, wow.
We'll have some ornament making activities for the kiddos. There will be free food and hot cocoa. So we're also
I'm going to bring my tumbler.
yes,
My
absolutely.
Yeti.
Absolutely. We'll also be joined by some different community organizations. West Care Texas is our nonprofit partner on this event, and they've been absolutely amazing to work with. They do so much for the community in their own right, and we're very fortunate to partner with them. In addition to the ribbon cutting, it's a big holiday extravaganza, and so they've previously done a big community holiday event at Ella Austin, and Commissioner said, well, come on over. Why don't you do it at the Urban Farm this year?
Wow.
And so we're really excited to welcome them to the space. And St. Paul's Methodist Church, their choir, will be there for a little
good choir,
performance.
yeah.
We'll do some carols and all that good stuff. We'll have a DJ. So it's meant to be an opportunity for the community to come together and celebrate the holiday spirit and have a little fun.
Right. And we need these types of events to bring people together because people are, although they're close in proximity, they're kind of spread out and far apart and don't really know each other. And this is an opportunity for them to connect, start celebrating Christmas, get in the Christmas spirit, and learn about the new urban form. So do y'all have anything already planted out there, or is it just going to show?
Not yet, not yet. The planting, I believe, the first planting will happen in February.
Okay.
We're going to kind of hopefully get through some of the harshest weather here in late December, January, and we'll look to AgriLife to kind of guide that planting timeline. They know what's best, and so far that's what we're looking at is first planting in February. So gives us some time to get folks signed up to volunteer, do some trainings, get the orientation out of the way, and that way we can hit the ground running in the spring.
Wow. And there's certain times a year anyway that you're supposed to plant. I'm not a farmer, or I don't know anything about agriculture. I just like to eat the veggies. But I know there's a certain time of year that you plant so that you can have a harvest at another part of the year. So this is exciting. This is the second urban form that Commissioner Calvert has been involved with, isn't it?
Well, he's definitely supported a lot of different urban agriculture initiatives over the years. This is the first one, I believe, that's county owned.
Oh, okay.
But he has done a lot of supporting other initiatives across Precinct 4 that help bring fresh foods and vegetables to the community.
Wow. I remember Commissioner Calvert when he attended Sam Houston High School. I used to have a program called Contour Visions, and he would participate in the program. He would wear he's more casual now than he was then. He would wear his suspenders and his crisp starch shirts and slacks. So he was always energetic about the community, and I don't know, he was just born to do it, I think.
I think you're right about that. I think you're right about that. We see it every day, and we're very grateful for how involved he is and how knowledgeable he is about all of these different topics. He's done a great job serving the community over the years and still ready to do some more.
That's awesome. So December 11th, don't forget. And what time does it start?
It'll start at 4:30, and the ribbon cutting ceremony itself will start at 5. Okay. And then the building will be open at 5:30 once we cut the ribbon, and it'll be a full open house style celebration.
Wow, so it's going to be phenomenal. I can't wait. And the first thing I want to try once it grows are the tomatoes.
They're going to be so delicious. They're going to be so delicious. They're, local food that's, grown with love. It has such an incredible flavor. Compared to some of the stuff that you find in the store these days. And I think everybody's really excited to see what we can produce here at the farm.
Well, I think it's going to be phenomenal. And it doesn't, the beauty about the urban form is that, you can take it from the ground and then put it on your plate, opposed to it going through so many hands and different processes before it gets to the grocery store.
You are correct about that. Yeah, having access to fresh foods and vegetables is, I think, a really important part of maintaining a healthy mind and a healthy body, and really looking at that food as medicine idea, and kind of what you put in is what you get out. And just like a lot of things in life, right, it applies to what we put into our bodies and how we treat ourselves. So this is an opportunity for people to get involved and really get excited about urban agriculture on the east side.
Well, I'm excited. And it also trains the young kids growing up and the families to eat healthy and to think healthy and bypass the McDonald's and rush home to get some good fresh veggies.
Yeah. Well, and one of the things that Texas A&M AgriLife Extension does is they offer different cooking classes, cooking demonstrations, and that's something that we're looking forward to highlighting. As somebody who doesn't always have a lot of time to cook, it's more fun when you have kind of a vision of what you want to put together. You've got a few go-to recipes, you've got your ingredients you want to use. And then that way, when you get home, you can just get right to it instead of having to pull stuff out of your brain and try and figure it out. So, that's something I think is important too, is giving people the opportunity to learn new recipes and different ways to cook these foods that are coming out of the ground, and keep the diet fresh and literally and figuratively, I suppose.
Right. Well, I love it. I love it, and look forward to it again. It's going to be on December 11th from 4:30 to 7:30.
Yes, ma'am.
They're going to be cooking. Santa's going to be there. Your kids can take pictures with Santa. The kids can make ornaments.
Yes.
That's a fun activity.
Yeah.
I'd like to make a couple of ornaments myself. And they're going to have some food there. And the commissioner's going to be there, and a lot of community leaders are going to be there, along with West Care. West Care is a partner, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
So this is exciting. So
Yeah.
I look forward to coming out and seeing the new location and to see how you've transformed this into a forum.
You're going to be amazed, absolutely amazed. It looks fantastic, and I think really going to be a bright, shining spot for the community.
Wow, so that's phenomenal. So Libby, this is Libby Day. She's the Chief of Staff for Commissioner Tommy Calvert, Precinct 4, and it was a pleasure speaking with you and learning more about the new Greenies project.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. It's been a blessing to be here, and I'm trying to see if there's anything I forgot to mention, but we'll be doing a tree lighting as well.
Aww.
So that'll be kind of a part of the ribbon cutting ceremony, and there'll also be a local vendor market. So for anybody that needs to do a little bit of holiday shopping, we'll have some local artists and vendors that West Care helped curate. They'll be there with some of their goods that they made, and we're really looking forward to welcoming the community to the new facility, the new urban farm, and we'll see you there on Thursday.
All right, I look forward to it. It's going to be fun. So thank you so much. You've been tuned into The Coffee Break on TAN TV, the African American Network, where we have a local feel with a global reach, and see you Thursday at 4:30. Ciao.
Hi, I'm Bexar County Judge Peter Sakai.
And my name is Rudy Garza with CPS Energy.
We want to invite you to the Bexar County Business Conference at the Freeman Expo Hall,
the biggest business event in South Texas, with over 100 federal, state, and local agencies, as well as private businesses.
This is a great opportunity for those of you who want to start a new business or grow your business.
Join us and register now at bear.org or scan the QR code on the screen. Get ready to take your business to the next level.
Hello, family and friends. I'm Lakeisha D. Howard, and I am running as an independent candidate for the Texas House District 124. I am a servant leader in our community who believes in the voices being heard. I am a retired Air Force veteran, as well as a retiree from the Department of Veteran Affairs. For me, this is not about politics and party. This is about our community voice being heard. We can only do that as one. And that's why I have elected to run as an independent versus being tied to a particular party. I am tied to our community, each and every one of you. I want to show transparency and accountability. I want our voices to be heard at our state capitol. I want us to show love and action because that's what brings community together. So vote for me in November 2026 as your independent state representative for District 124. I'm Lakeisha Howard. I love each and every one of you, and I cannot wait to hear your voice.